All right, Rankin family, welcome back to another fantastic property tour. Today, we are looking at this completely custom home right here near Houston, Texas in Missouri City. Now, I can't wait for you to see inside here. The reason being is because when we always talk about entertainer's dream, this is the epitome of that. You're going to see inside of there as soon as you walk in, but let's start on the exterior. Of course, to the right, it wouldn't be complete if we didn't have that beautiful glass pane garage door. Also, you have these beautiful lighting fixtures right here that really make the property stand out, especially at nighttime. If you come and if you get a chance to see this one, it might be best to see it at nighttime so you can see. But looking at the white, so we do have the beautiful stucco as well as this black exterior that really makes the property stand out. On top of our covered front porch, if you notice, you have like that wooden accent, really makes the property stand out itself. And not to mention the black and white really complements one another extremely well. Now going to our covered front porch, the first thing you are going to notice is this oversized glass pane front door. We have the oversized pivot door that a lot of folks love, and you're really going to see that inside of this one. Now, as soon as we walk into the property, if you notice, you have the beautiful 20-foot ceilings. Then you have the beautiful lighting fixtures that really make the property stand out. That recessed lighting that a lot of folks absolutely love. And just look at how large this great room is. Wow. So it's connecting to the kitchen. You have your informal dining room right over here to the left. But let's start in the kitchen, take a look at a lot of these fixtures and a lot of this materials that they utilize in here. So first thing you're going to notice is almost like a tray ceiling design that you have. You have the beautiful lighting fixtures right above our oversized island. And then look at the oversized window right where our sink is. So the one thing I think you really can't appreciate, folks, is the fact that we don't have the sink inside of the island. Now, you be the judge of that. Would you prefer the sink to be in the island where you can overlook the great room? Or do you like it over there where you can see your backyard as well as that nature-like feel? In my opinion, I think that nature-like feel really does it justice. Okay, so now you have that pot filler. You also have the stovetop. You have a 5-burner stovetop, as well as the stainless steel range hood right on top. And look at the cabinet hardware. So very sleek. A lot of times what you'll see is, the handles on there, but they chose to opt for the hardware or the cabinets without the hardware, just for the simple fact it gives that really simplistic design, minimalist design, which a lot of folks love. Okay, so now we have a built-in stainless steel microwave. Over here you have a wine cooler that's situated inside of our island. And if you notice, look at the amount of storage you have all along the island itself. Extremely deep. You have soft closing drawers as well. And then look at this, folks. Plenty of space in here. You really don't have to worry about anything as far as storage is concerned. Now looking at our informal dining room, or if you want to use it as a breakfast room, you can certainly do that as well. You have this beautiful oversized windows as well. And that's going to be a common theme that you folks are going to see inside of here. The oversized windows bringing in a cascade of natural light, which folks love. Tall baseboards. Oh, and then the other thing I need to show you folks is going to be inside of the kitchen, where you're going to have those outlets. Here, let me open this up for you first. But the outlets that you can retract. So that's cool. So that's going to be our pantry. Not the biggest, but certainly, definitely does the job done, or gets the job done rather. But with all the storage that you have in here, you really don't have to worry about that. Look at that. Celsius for days. Love the sleekness, and I love the fact that they chose to match that with the cabinets. Extremely sleek. But like I said, what I want to show you is the retractable outlets. Look at this. So you push that down, there you go. I'm telling you, this is a minimalist dream. I guess, is that the word, minimalist? You know what I mean. But I love the deep sink. And then also, here's gonna be your dishwasher over here. So they chose for the same materials to be opted for some of the appliances that are built in, which I love. Okay, so straight over there, we're gonna have our floating staircase with the glass panes going up there. as well as just the high ceilings itself. If you can imagine having a beautiful 75, maybe 85-inch flat screen, gosh, I mean, they're getting huge. You might even be able to add a 100-inch flat screen TV right there. But look at that. Plenty of natural light. You don't have to worry about having the lights on at all times. And this is a gated community. So I know a lot of folks can appreciate that without a doubt. Okay, so we're gonna go to this side. To the left is gonna be the primary, so I'll let you see that in a second. Straight off right here to the left is our utility room. Plenty of space for the oversized washer and dryer. The tall baseboards extends in here. Also, you might be wondering what kind of flooring we have. We have tile flooring in here, so really easy to clean up. You don't have to worry about that. Straight ahead is gonna be our garage. First thing you're gonna notice is the epoxy flooring. Like you saw that privacy glass, so you don't have to worry about folks seeing what kind of cars you're driving or if you're unloading and offloading your groceries, right? That's good. Also off right here to the right, this is gonna be our first full bath. So in here, we don't have any half baths, but the good thing is you have this within close proximity to the great room, which is great. White cabinetry, they kept it uniform throughout. Beautiful brush faucet right here as well. Really sleek, really nice. And then also you'll notice you have like that high ceilings, the raised ceilings in here rather, which I love. Okay, so walk-in shower. You have the sliding glass doors, zero threshold as well. Beautiful shower surround design. And look, it even kind of slopes up there and has a flat top up there as well. But waterfall, shower head, plenty of temperature knobs right there that you can take advantage of. Okay, so we'll go to our first bedroom. So this is gonna be the guest suite, if you wanna call it that, a guest room, a mother suite. But look at that oversized window that we love in here. Now in here, you can fit that queen size bed, a nightstand, a dresser, and possibly a chair off to the side right there if you wanted to. And this is gonna be the closet. So one thing I can appreciate, obviously, is in this little guest room right here. It's not one of those huge closets where your guests are gonna stay for an extended period of time. You know, if you've been a long-term viewer of the channel, we talk about that, you know, not extending the stay. I mean, unless you love the person, right? Which, I mean, obviously they're staying with you, so you have some sort of love for them. But you know, sometimes you don't want them to extend the stay. Okay, real quick before we go to the primary, if you notice on top, we have the clear story windows all along there as well. You have the sliders. And then I think you're really gonna love if you stay tuned towards once we get to that second level, because as you can see, you have a second story balcony, and on the front, you also have a second story balcony as well. Okay, so you have an access to the covered backyard patio right there, as well as the sliders. And then in here in the primary, you also have another access door right there. But look at that oversized window right there. It'd probably be a disservice if I call it a picture window. That's just an oversized window, bringing in an abundance of natural light, which I love. But look how roomy it is in here. Tray ceilings, beautiful wooden ceiling fan as well. But look at this, folks. And I love the peaceful vibe, the tranquility that you really want. Also, if you notice, the tile extends in here. So they kept it uniform throughout, which I love. But look how spacious that's a king size bed. The room is so big that it looks like a queen size bed, but that's a king bed. You have your sitting area over here to the left. You have the nightstands, of course, and look how much space you have on both ends right there. So if you wanted to add a desk in here, if you wanted to work in here, you can certainly do that without a challenge at all. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll continue to our ensuite. Okay, so this is the full ensuite that we get to take advantage of. First thing you'll notice is you have an oversized freestanding tub. You have the his and her sink right there, dead center in the middle. You have your vanity area, which I love. You can obviously see we have the his and hers closet. But look, I want you to see this walk-in shower. Look at that oversized window right here. Now, sorry, we turned on just to make sure it works for you, so that way you know it works. I can see it dripping. But look at this. Look at the amount of spouts that you have right here. You will not have to worry about getting out of the shower with soap residue on you because it's going to hit every angle imaginable, okay? But you have a nice little shower bench over here. You got your shower niche. You have the chrome wand as well. All of the fixtures in here or the shower heads are all chrome itself. You also have another wand over here, recessed lighting, and then look at that. On our waterfall shower head, the one that's attached to the ceiling, you have some LED lighting that change colors for your personal liking. Give you that nice ambiance. Of course, over here to the right, you have your water closet. Plenty of space in there, but really I want you to see inside both closets. So this is the first one that we have, all the storage built in. And the one thing I really want to mention to you folks is, we talked about this a couple tours ago and stuff, the difference between a model home and an inventory home. An inventory home, of course, the home is sold as is. This is what you see is what you get. Sometimes, sometimes what I'll do is I'll put the plus on there, right? We talk about that. You put the plus on the end of the price. Only reason why I do that is because it gets a little tricky depending on the options and things like that. But when you see the price of an inventory home or a home that is being sold as is, especially these custom homes, what you see is what you get for that particular price. So that's why I always say the plus. And please forgive me, because the only reason why I won't put a price, folks, if you're a long-term viewer, you know this, but if this is your first time to the channel, is because sometimes the sales reps, they politely ask, hey, listen, is it okay if you just go ahead and not mention the price? Only reason is people will come in here and think the model home is a certain price, but it's not. And then they want different options and then it gets confusing and stuff like that. So trust me, I try my best for transparency for you folks, just to let you know the price. If I don't put the price in there, it's because I was politely asked not to. Okay. So don't shoot the messenger. All right. But oh my goodness, to just look even just at the foyer, we didn't even see that, but that beautiful chandelier right above when you walk in. The tall baseboards continues. Like I mentioned, this floating staircase is everything, right? Okay, so that was the first level. Let's go ahead and take a look at the second level. I don't want to touch the glass because it just looks so nice and really sleek. Okay. So this is a perfect area, how we talk about for the game room, folks. Right here, that pool table dead center right there. Of course, if you want to have some Connect Four, some Uno. I've been playing some of that Uno online recently. They've been kicking my butt, but no big deal. I'll get a little bit better as time progresses. But plenty of space for entertaining. Like I said, if downstairs wasn't enough as far as the entertaining is concerned, gosh, you can add them up here. And then also, like I said, you're going to have a balcony. So before we go in, I don't want to spin you around too much, make you dizzy, but I have to show you the second story oversized balcony. Okay, look at this, folks. So first thing you'll notice right off the bat is they added the glass panes as far as to prevent you from falling over, but it still gives that really sleek, really nice design that a lot of folks love. Now, the lot size is a little bit under 8,000 square feet, okay? So if you wanted to fence this off, you can certainly do so. Or if you wanted to leave it open, you can also do that as well. Most folks over here, as you can see, the neighbors, they have it where they're still extremely tranquil and extremely nice, right? But look at that. You can imagine enjoying your morning coffee right here. It's a little humid right now, but gosh, at 7 a.m., 8 a.m., right when the sun is rising, you can imagine how peaceful it is. I mean, it's peaceful now because it's a gated community, right? But if you can imagine how it'll feel at that time. But look how much space that you have over here, folks. Love the fact that you have the covered section right there. And if you wanted to get some sun, you can add the, some, what do you call it? Some chairs where you can just kind of lay out and get your tan on, right? And you'll definitely get a tan on in this Texas weather. But yeah, if you don't have enough space, or if you have 30, 40 people over at one time, then have them over here. You'll have no challenge whatsoever. Okay, so continuing along, this is going to be our first bedroom. The good thing is this is going to have the bathroom attached to it. You can close that off, but then also when folks are not over here, you can have that sliding glass door where you can go out there to your patio itself. So whoever gets this room is going to love it. Plus in here, without a doubt, you can fit that king size bed and 2 nightstands and a dresser. But let me show you the full scope of the room before we see the closet. And real quick, folks, if you are a returning viewer, welcome back. Always great to have you. I really appreciate the continued support. It means a lot to me. And then also, if this is your first time to the channel, my name is Marcus Rakin. I am a Texas realtor. We do get calls, texts, and emails every single week from folks looking to make a move out here. So if you're in that bucket now or in the future, consider reaching out. Also, like I mentioned, very, very soon, I'm probably going to have to stop saying Texas realtor because it's going to get people confused, especially when we head out there to Florida or wherever we decide to go, whether that's Arizona, North Carolina, showing some other homes really have that diverse feeling. That's what I really want you folks to see. And that way you can compare and contrast those to the Texas homes. We got a ton of those on this channel. So yeah, that. And last thing, consider that subscribe button. It'd mean the world to me. Okay, so shower tub combo. Now we see that sometimes here and there where they add the glass sliding doors inside the shower tub combo. Sometimes, I mean, depending if you like the shower curtain or if you like that shower door, I mean, really makes no difference. The good thing is if you didn't like that and you wanted to add that shower curtain, you can just always take that off, but at least you can prevent any spillage. Tile flooring inside of here. They kept that design as far as the cabinetry is concerned with the quartz countertops. And then also, if you notice that shower surround right there, it almost has that that quartz style, if you could say. You know, it's a tile, but yeah, that quartz style. And then the last thing, obviously you have the waterfall shower head, as well as the shower wand in there. Very few times that we see it has its own little spout. As far as the secondary bathrooms, you really don't see that shower wand as much. So I can appreciate that they added that. Also inside of here, of course, you have a wet bar, have that popcorn machine, anything of that nature. Okay, next bedroom. So in here, of course, first thing you'll notice is the oversized windows, but then you also have access to a balcony, a second story balcony. So in here, I definitely say you want to probably have that queen size bed, maybe 1 nightstand. And then depending on how you position it, you can add that desk in here or the dresser. Good thing is you have a closet, of course, not the biggest, but certainly has enough space, especially for, you know, secondary bedrooms. Okay, now let's see this next section right here. Okay, so that's how much space. Of course, is not as much as the front, but plenty of space if you wanted to add a patio, some patio equipment right here. Say hi and bye to the neighbors. Watch what they're doing. I always like to say that. I'm teasing. But then also, we'll go to the next bedroom and you'll see that you'll have access as well. So every bedroom up here has access, outdoor access, which I love as well. All right, so we'll continue along. Before we head there, this is going to be a shared bathroom between that bedroom as well as the hallway. You have the floating cabinets, floating countertops, oversized mirror, 2 lighting fixtures, his and her sinks, or if you want to call them dual sinks, that's what you would call them, or double sinks. But then also what you'll notice is you have a pocket door right here, folks. See if I can get this going. Yeah. So you have the pocket door right here, which I love. And then also you have a pocket door going into your where the shower is. So walk-in shower, same thing as far as the waterfall shower head, shower niche, but then in here you have a shower bench as well and a shower wand. Look at that. This is what I'm talking about. I always love when we see these custom homes like we talk about, because you see different designs, different folks have different tastes, different styles, and I love to see when they design it, what they come up with. Storage on the bottom as well. And then we'll go to the next bedroom, the final bedroom. Look at that. So in here, now this one is larger, of course, than the last one we just walked out of. So here you can easily fit that king size bed, the 2 nightstands where you see both the outlets right below the windows. Tall baseboards extend in here again. And the cool thing is you have the sliders as well. So we'll look at that real quick before we head to the backyard. So this one slides open. Let me open it for you. Okay. As you can see, that was that door we come in from the last bedroom, but plenty of space. And then also look at that. You have a little indention right there to let out some of that rainfall. So that way you don't have to worry about it settling up here. Okay. Final closet as well. And here's a little bit larger than that other one as well. Plus you have some more built-in storage, soft closing. So every single drawer that we've had in here, if you notice, has been soft closing, even the cabinets as well. So I'm hoping that if you haven't done so, you're typing it, letting us know exactly what you thought about. Also, right below these windows straight ahead right here, if you add two nice oversized paintings right there, I think that would look perfect. Or even right there in the foyer as well. But yeah, if you're letting me know exactly what you're thinking, I'm hoping that you're commenting and saying, hey, I like it. And then of course, like I said, this is a staged home. They kept it very minimalist to keep the same vibe that you see inside of here. Okay, so of course, right here, if you wanted to add another sitting area or a dining room table, anything of that nature, you could certainly do so. Okay. So built-in Lion premium grills, the stainless steel right here. You have the counter space on both ends as well. If you notice, the stucco extends out here, and there's some new construction out here happening as well too, but extremely nice. You have a section over here for your green grass. And then of course, you have this section where you would extend over here. That's where the primary is straight ahead. But look how peaceful it feels out here. I love that. And then also, if down the road, I mean, depending on what you're planning to do with this space right here, you could even extend that patio if you wanted some more concrete out here, just to kind of have the family over, just depending on if you're loving to entertain or if you want that, you know, tranquil vibe. I just say, hey, listen, be mindful of the noise. You know what I mean? It's pretty quiet out here, so I don't want you to upset anybody. But no big deal. It's your home. You know, you do what you please. But other than that, family, that was the beautiful custom home right here in Houston. All right, Reiki family, that was the beautiful custom home near Houston in Missouri City, Texas. Let me know in the comments what you folks thought about this. Was this a home that you could see yourself living in? Was this as nice as the homes that we showcase on here? Did you feel like it needed a little bit more work? Of course, I'd love to hear your thoughts. If you want more information about this home or any home we showcase, reach out to the information below. You can text or email us, so we'll get you taken care of. Consider hitting that subscribe button, and I'll see you folks on the next property tour.